The woman accused of starving her dog to death was back in court today. We first told you about this heartbreaking case last Thursday, and we want to warn you the pictures are graphic. As Shelby Costo reports tonight, animal supporters are angry and demanding tougher penalties for those who abuse and neglect animals.
Elizabeth Lewis appeared before a judge today. She's accused of starving her dog Bruiser to the point where vets had no choice but to put the dog down. It's the second time she's facing the same crime for the same dog. In the first case, Lewis was found not guilty and Bruiser was nursed back to health at the Humane Society and returned to her custody. Last week, Bruiser was found outside Lewis's apartment. The dog warden ordered to have the dog euthanized to end his suffering.
This is the worst I've seen, and I've been doing animal control for 15 years.
Today, outside the courtroom, dozens of protesters with signs braved the snow and cold, calling for tougher punishment for animal cruelty.
Terrible, terrible. I mean, you know, I can go to the BMV and write them a bad check and go to jail for longer than this horrific crime that was committed against this innocent animal.
We talked to Lewis on Friday, who told us she did nothing wrong and Bruiser just wouldn't eat.
My dog was never starved. He always had food there for him.
But protesters say these horrifying pictures don't lie, and they want her to get the maximum sentence.
You know, it took months to starve this dog to death. I mean, that's almost as long as it took him to starve to death. It's unconscionable that our laws are so weak in this state.
As a condition of her bond, the judge told Lewis today she cannot own a pet until this case runs its course. She had to leave court today with a police escort for her own safety. She could get 180 days in jail and a $1,000 fine. Shelby Costo, Fox 45 News.
So what do you think about this? The judge in this case, Daniel Gattermeyer, is the same judge who handled the first case and gave Bruiser back to Elizabeth Lewis. When we asked him how that happened, he told us it would be unethical to talk about it since he's presiding over the current case. We will continue to follow up with him as the case is wrapped up.